Don't worry, there's no suspicious reason why we're up here. We definitely haven't set the lower floor on fire. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we did a quick little mission in Temperancio. Just one quick side quest followed by a heart-to-heart. And this time we'll be continuing on our side questing journey. However, between episodes, I decided I want to do a little bit of core crystal opening. I don't know, maybe see if I can get a rare blade, another rare blade or two for Zeke. And I did succeed in that. I did get a rare blade, which we'll run the tape.
The name's Newt. Standing by for your orders. Every part of me sings! Well, let me show you what I can do.
Now, wait a minute. That's not Zeke, that's Morag. Newt very much fits with Morag, I think more so than anyone else. Her quest is very focused in more Ardain, so that is kind of the reason why we have that in. Just give me a moment to get everything set up for that. It's because we're gonna have to get everything all good to go. Actually, let me just double-check one more thing. Okay, I just needed to double-check something real quick off camera. So let's go and look on into Newt. We'll start off with Newt's specials. Her first one is Flaming Slash Wave. It is a single hit and a little bit of an AoE that draws more aggro with each with the specials. 300, 340, 380, 420, 460, and 480. Immolating Cleave is a single hit and a small AoE that does extra damage to launched enemies. 440, 480, 520, 560, 600, 638. Extremely Gutsy Spirit has a chance to deal guard knowing. It is 12 hits at a pretty long range. It's only one target, but still is a pretty long range. 600, 640, 687, 27, 68, 16. And her level 4 is Going Ballistic. 4 hits with knockback and blowdown, a crit modifier of 40%, and a damage ratio of 575. Tranquil Guard has a chance to prevent enemy driver combos. This is actually not too bad. Actually, yeah, no, this isn't too bad. You can still always be toppled, or broken, toppled days, whatever. Extra resistance, that is fine. Last line of defense, decreases damage from enemies that are nearby. Very helpful, actually. Flowers of War increases aggro drawn from auto attacks. Then we have Super Strength, Salvaging Mastery, and Titan Weapon Wisdom. Now, when I said we have one new rare blade to add, I might have lied a little bit.
Cosmos. Obey strategical multiple operation systems. All systems operational. Are you my master?
We are 87 episodes in, and we've gotten the rarest blade in the game. I was floored when we got Cosmos, but yes, so there's a probability calculator that, if I remember, I'll try to link it in the description of this, but putting everything in there that I had, this was a 0.274% chance to get Cosmos from a pull, because it was just a rare crystal as well. And yeah, Cosmos is the final light blade. Asterisk, there's another one in the challenge mode, which we'll have to do, although I believe that's also post-game exclusive. Or New Game Plus exclusive, I should say. Is it? It might be. But yes, Cosmos is an Ether Cannon. Surprisingly, our first Ether Cannon. No, sorry. Our first non-guaranteed Ether Cannon, I should say. Cosmos is considered one of the best blades in the entire game as well. Our blade increases her critical damage, is 4 hits in a very long range. 330, 370, 410, 450, 490, 528. H effect R is, again, she's similar to Corbin in that she kind of can do a little bit of everything. H effect R will heal enemies, or will heal your party on hit. It is 4 hits in a it's fairly similar to Nim level 3. Not as many hits though, but I think it's more, well, it's gonna be more damage. 480, 525, 60, 600, 640, 696. FG shot has a chance of annulling attack and is 16 hits. Yeah. 650, 700, 750, 800, 850, 884. Finally, X-Buster is her final one. Will always guard annul. It is 9 hits, a damage ratio of 719 with a 60% crit modifier. Phase Transition Tech will annul enemy defenses and increase special damage dealt. Yeah. So guard annul as well as defense annul. So you can just bypass defenses entirely. Very good for Urchons. Deal more and take less at max affinity. Reduce aggro buildup from attacks. Light mastery, lockpicking, mental arithmetic. How the fuck did we get Cosmos this early? Like, I was maybe so when I got Newt initially, I was like, you know, oh, maybe it's going to be what my favorite blade is. It wasn't, so I was a little bit disappointed by that. I decided to open up a few more. I had topped out on our, oh, and I believe she also has 3 slots, yeah. But there was also the, second one shows up, and it's like, okay, maybe this time. I had to get rid of some generic blades, whatever. And then I don't think it was initially. I think it's right when the pod showed up. It's like, what the hell, we got Cosmos. I am befuddled by this, if you couldn't tell. Again, the most rare blade in the entire game, regardless of what group you're in. Cosmos is always the rarest out of them. And there were 4 that were over 1%. As well as another 3, including Cosmos, 3 that were under 1%. 2 of them over 3% per pull, which, again, like, that's wild that we managed to get this, but still, I'm not complaining about getting Cosmos. We're not going to be able to do her quest for a long time. Hers is one of the post-game quests, but still, like, the grind for Cosmos generally tends to be one of the longest in the game.
Resume the advance.
Just because it is such a low chance to happen. What is that quest over there? I don't remember. That might be a... Is that Cassandra's? I think that might be the start of Cassandra's quest.
Okay, where are we off to?
Right? Oh, no, we want to check in there. And I don't want to do the Blade quest quite yet. No, it is not. So we can pop in here. Yeah, again, getting Cosmos so early on is
Resume the advance.
incredibly lucky. I think it is a little bit luckier than the...
I wish I could share my luck with everyone.
Never saw the light of day, but it was the first time I'd ever recorded anything. I had gotten what is my favorite blade. I'd gotten them as my very first rare blade. This is rarer than that. Got to butterfly, torn, I get away. Now I'm back to the old garrison patrol. I've got to say, it's far sight better than being bossed around by the lousy boss. I said I took a hefty blow, but this really suits me just fine. I can get by. I don't know, I can't remember Padre's voice. But, Ash, you have something. That should be something a long quest. Hello, friend. Got something to move for pleasantries. Something wrong? Said a vermin specialist with an all desperate check on the vault, but the lake coming back by days. Because of attacked villages by Nopon traders. We need to look into population control methods. With regard to sent along with drivers. I expected issues when it came to combat, but, well, unfortunate. We're stretched thing enough as is, so when 2 of our drivers go missing, well, I can imagine. Yeah, the rats don't want to risk losing even more people if something were to happen to the rescue party. Tora wanted to help out. It'd be easy for Tora and friends. Would you really? That's such a dangerous job of strangers, but what's this? We got blades too! Well, that's a stroke of luck. Many evolved sightings have been made near Von Axe's plunge, so the research was headed. Big waterfall on Titan's lower back. Understood. Now, before unharmed. Best of luck to you. This gets us whereabouts unknown. I think this is actually a fairly long quest, but I don't fully remember. It might just be an annoying one. But we heard that they're up by Varnax's plunge, so we can go and tag that.
Let's go.
Locating position.
Kind of just generally see where they are. I'm astounded we got Cosmos. I'm gonna mix up the pronunciation a bunch. So Cosmos is one of the few remaining remnants from the previous Xeno series. I don't know the exact details. I don't really have. I don't have. Well, don't really. I don't have any experience with Xenogears or Xenosaga. But Cosmos is from one of those. I don't remember exactly. There is another character from the rest of the Xeno series that we will be able to encounter in New Game Plus. But yeah, I was not expecting to talk about Cosmos this early. I expected it. Did I? So, I mean, I cut off the first series before actually getting to New Game Plus, just because it does take a little bit of time to get back to the New Game Plus. But I know I didn't get Cosmos then, so... And again, Cosmos is the best non-guaranteed rare blade, I think, by far. And is just flat out one of the best blades, period. Mithra's definitely better. Mithra's better. I think Crisette's a little bit better as well, but Cosmos is incredibly good. Let me search yes, maybe they're down a runner. Claw Chrysis. Is everyone killed? Too late. Something bit him to death. Now this is those tracks.
Very well.
Iron heart beats in Poppy's chest.
I'm gonna follow them, see where they lead. And I'm gonna follow along with the tracks. And like that's something that, like, Xenoblade 2 is an incredibly flawed game, but one of the best parts about it is its replayability. And I get it. A lot of people don't like the gacha mechanic, and I understand why. Gacha is typically very annoying, but it makes the game so replayable because you never know what you're gonna get.
7 a.m.
I have never, ever had Cosmos pre-New Game Plus. It's a big wound. What got it? More tracks. Looks like a Wappa.
Very well.
Iron heart beats in Poppy's chest.
And we can just switch Crisette in. Like, the gacha mechanic makes the game so replayable because you can have things like this where you have a really rare, really strong blade show up super early on. There's 100%. Oh, I remember this quest now. Okay. But, like, it's entirely possible to have Cosmos be your very first blade. Your very first rare blade, I should say. It's entirely theoretically possible for your first common core crystal to contain Cosmos in it. It's not likely, of course, but it's possible. And it's so great. It's not great, though. Is you, although I believe... Okay, never mind. That's right. Okay.
Stay true to your discipline.
I remember... I do remember why this quest was a little bit annoying. Okay. That come to my attention. Getting Cosmos on C, I might want to move Corvin away. This dude is off the charts! Better think this one through. Retreat! Or switch Cosmos off, of course, but... Very eloquently put, Master Pawn. Is this a Merc mission, then? I think it might be. So yeah, if we now go on back to Torgoth, go on back to the base entrance. I do eventually need to do Tiger, I should say.
Let's go.
Maybe I'll do that
Locating position.
in the meantime. Or I'll just do something fun. Rampaging Soros! Little creatures like that live in Gormod. So everyone's... I'd like to go and pay my respects, but that thing around might be too dangerous for me. Tricky conundrum. Rampaging Soros. There's a scholar by the name of Tishk at the Bearer of Industry Ward in the Ardanian capital of Alcabridge. I remember him publishing a paper on the Rampaging Soros. Maybe you know a good way to dispatch one. Sorry, it's not a little to go on. I appreciate your continued help, friend. So out to More Ardane we go with a very More Ardanian rare blade. I believe Newt's quest is open to us right now. Again, Cosmos I know is not. We don't have available for our rare blade, for our blade quests. We have Cassandra, we have... Ooh, is Electra available right now? I don't think so. I think Electra needs the other half of Tantal. Nim's available. Who else? I'll have to think through. Your biology enthusiast. Corp's been failing racially. Furnishes now increase agricultural. Oh my, he's no mind. Both young we often team up to work in the field. Raging soil, son. I'm a biologist, but with problems that might be of use. See, a few years back I published a research paper on Benoit nuts and the Rampaging Soros. The Rampaging Soros ingests Benoit nut becomes greatly intoxicated when he past the overskin. In other words, it's a bit drunk. You'll be able to use this fact to more easily deal with even the most ferocious of specimens. Rampaging Soros normally like hiding in their roots, making their roosts. Rampaging Soros don't like to hide in their roots, making it hard to track down, but they do mark their territory by leaving claw marks around the area. Place the Benoit nut inside the marked area to lure up the... I know how to talk. If you taste the base, bait, it'll be all yours. Benoit nuts from a rare plant which grows in Mordane. I remember hearing you can gather them near the turbine tower. I wish you were luck in your search. You're going with them, but I've noticed the danger. At least by advice, put my mind at ease. Best of luck. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the result is if you're high enough level to take out the Rampaging Soros right away.
Off we go. Refresh and
That's just something that I have never done before. Maybe on New Game Plus I will. Potentially. Not 100% on that though. New Game Plus, kind of like by myself at some point. I'll get some Benoit nuts. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to do any sort of like French pronunciation. I don't speak no gird. I don't speak frog. Or whatever. But I'm still just like
Out for trouble.
dumb luck that we got. And we got Cosmos. Like, it's very fitting that we got Cosmos and Newt at roughly the same time. Because, like, they're both very militaristic. I mean, they both kind of have the same very rigid arm movement. Definitely not how you're supposed to run. Like, Zeke's form is definitely better. Even Poppy's form is better. Their elbows are too stiff. I did cross-country for a couple years in high school, so I know the basics of how to run. I'm well out of shape now, but hey man, let me put Master Pawn. And it goes all the way down to level 36.
Let's go then. Bullseye.
I'm not really used to Ether Cannons that much. I haven't really used them all that often. But they, especially on male characters, I don't know if I don't think so. I think usually I actually have Sheba on, I think normally I have Sheba on Mia, kind of switch that around.
Don't mind the sinister aura. We can still win this.
Punch? I think Pandora is the one as well. Yeah.
No, you fight Poppy.
But then the Shrine of Offering out in Cancel that I meant to get a couple episodes ago, still haven't yet. It gives you a rare blade that is also an Ether Cannon, and that one I always go to Morag with. I think Cosmos I usually put on Rex just because usually it's a slog to get through luck-wise. Because luck does increase your odds of getting a rare blade, as well as just blade rarity in general. And that's honestly even more. That's probably like the most surprising thing about this. That it was Zeke that got it. That got Cosmos. Because Zeke has the lowest luck stat. Probably not really a surprise to hear that, but it is true that Zeke has some pretty low luck. I think it's and we don't have anyone with Smash, I don't think, in this party, so... Oh, okay, never mind. Tora has Smash, but he's also our toppler, so... We'll just go with the Launch Mega Explosion. And... You know what? We can go for some chain attack.
Here comes Thunderbolt Zeke.
Here comes Thunderbolt Zeke.
Draw the enemy's attention.
You have to be pretty unlucky to not get this. But it's not impossible.
Show us how it's done.
I think Storm would be my best bet, because I don't actually... Okay, well... I don't exactly know how the logic behind the orbs works. Or if there is any beyond a super effective hit. There might not be, to be honest. It's entirely possible, but it is just either you have a super effective hit or it's random. This is our heal, correct? Yeah. It doesn't heal all that much, surprisingly. And just rock.
Overload Thunderbeam!
Overload Thunderbeam!
Bridget, to arms, Lady Morris!
Push him back!
Everyone beat as one.
You have Tumbly Tumbly now. Launch! These arts take so long.
Everyone beat as one.
We seem to be doing just fine.
And again, getting Cosmos is not what I expected at all, but now this is a rare opportunity because after this point, so there's normally the level 70 some, so I think it's level 70 once over here normally. I will respawn after the quest and kind of be in the way here. Free rare core crystal, about 3,000, or about 4,000 I should say. It's fine. Not the greatest rewards. Definitely feels like it's not befitting of a gold chest, but whatever. You do you, game. You do you.
We've arrived. Resume the
Back
advance.
on over to the garrison. Reporting in. Task accomplished. You've taken care of the rampaging Soros. Can't tell you how happy I am to hear that. You'd expect any less from the Zikinator! I don't know how to thank you enough. Won't tell me where they all found them. Thank you. At the very least, I expect the Wolves won't be too keen to return to where their comrades fell. That you taking care of the rampaging Soros, the threats of the air sort of passed. I think I'll go and pay my respects to my fallen friends. Nothing like to have something I could pass on to their families. Thank you once again for your cooperation. Finishes whereabouts unknown. It's a nice little quest. It's one of the beasts that killed the vermin specialist and his guards, and in doing so, avenged their spirits. If your new recruits aren't up to much, you need firm hands and make decent soldiers out of them. You train for a hypothetical assault on the Rye, we'll have to go swim across the clouds to get there. That'd be too much. Hey, excuse me. How can I help you, young lady? Did you ever think about the effect such harsh treatment would have on them? You need a little bit of praise now and then. Doing something for an hour more can be pretty rough, you know. Say that, but if we don't put this lot through hell, we won't be able to stand up for Uriah. We're not blessed with a lot of lovely trees. You should take a moment to contemplate them sometime. I don't have time for that. I need to come up with a decent plan for training this lot sharpish. Okay, well, level 3. I can look around for where all of the... Whatever. So what we can do? Really, mate. See this mission that rebel group and go about stealing business. Well, in case the ring leaders put stop their business activities. If we did any harm with perceptive, we might stop their business. To all that, could keep the folks no connection to us to take on this mission. No one for carriage, really. To Tora, to Rex and friends, they handle it somehow. Really? Now I know that you're on this, I feel helpful. I heard it's over from my mom. Better get your preparation to take care of it. With that, we'll still go and view a heart-to-heart. There's one in Tora's house here. I do not remember which one this is.
Off we go.
So let me go and look it up. Because, again, I do not know. Just a moment. Okay, I think this is the one that I have on here. Give me a moment to... save, just so I can get the footage in. Alright, and here we go.
So, this is the abode of the mighty Tora.
Hey, careful with hands! Lots of breakable and valuable things.
What's this?
Ah! Not more than enough fiddling! Huh? Handle Tora's stuff!
What's this? It's all fluffy. Is this a bunnet costume? Doesn't look very scientific. That's armor for Poppy!
Armor. It's got ears and everything.
This won't provide protection. It's more like something from a beauty pageant. This cutie bun armor. Cutie bun armor? Correct. This state-of-the-art armor. Everyone wished they had such good defense. Additional function is to cheer up Master Pawn with extreme cuteness.
It looks like that's its primary function.
Cheer up effect can be boosted by initiating tail wiggle dance protocol.
Tora, I think you have a little explaining to do here.
The first option will get you 100 trust with Pyra, 100 with Poppy Alpha, and 200 with Brigid, while Be Defiant will switch that for 100 Brigid and 200 Poppy. The 100 on Pyra is still the same.
This armor that Tora built based on Dadapon and Grampypon's design. This fruit of 3 generations of research.
Tora, this is indefensible.
Also, tail wiggle dance protocol created entirely by Master Pawn.
Indeed! Tora's scientific passion!
I don't think this has much to do with scientific endeavor, Tora. You can't dress Poppy up like this.
Tora, that's not cool. Master Pawn, Poppy not understand.
Don't listen, Poppy! Poppy should be proud of very special one-of-kind armor.
Tora, you should get rid of this horrible thing. Pyra, maybe you could just reduce it to ashes for us.
Okay, I'd be happy to.
No! Do not destroy Tora's wonderful creation!
Come here, Tora. Come here and explain yourself properly.
No! No! Stop! Hot! Hot! Ah, burns!
Yeah. A lot of people give hate to Blushy Crushy. I think this one's a little bit worse. Tora, I'm not the biggest fan of, but... whatever. On that downer of a note, that'll do it for this time, and next time, we'll go back to our side-questing ways and continue hanging out with Cosmos a little bit. But until then, see you guys later!
If you listen to Tora's explanation, it makes perfect sense.
I'm all ears, Tora.
It's not thing that Tora make. Nothing to do with Tora, really. This creation of Dadapon and Grumpypon, Tora never used.
Is this true, Poppy?
Correct. This armor was designed by Masterpon's Grumpypon. Masterpon's Dadapon improved design further and perfect its defensive capabilities.
Is that right?
That entirely right. Tora not fib-teller.
Masterpon put finishing touches in form of Tail Wiggle Dance Protocol. Masterpon worked feverishly on this feature. Tail Wiggle Protocol consumed Masterpon's waking hours until he perfect wiggle angle and ear flap rate.
Oh, is that so? That's very interesting, Tora.
Poppy, Poppy, don't reveal Masterpon's secrets.
Why not? This excellent opportunity to share Masterpon's research with group.
Poppy's right. Really, this is fascinating. Do continue, Tora. I'd especially like to hear about your views on women.
Meh.